Ever wondered who would emerge victorious in a fight between Mike Tyson and Jake Paul? Today, we're exploring just that. From the streets of Brooklyn to the glitz of the YouTube scene, our contenders couldn't be more different. Mike Tyson, the former heavyweight champion, known for his ferocity in the ring. Jake Paul, the YouTube sensation turned professional boxer, always surprising us with his tenacity. But who has the edge in a one-on-one showdown? Let's dive into the boxing history of these two fighters. Mike Tyson, a name that strikes fear in the hearts of many. The embodiment of power, speed, and raw aggression. Tyson's boxing career is a tale of legendary proportions that resonates through time. Raised in the harsh streets of Brooklyn, New York, Tyson's journey to the boxing ring was anything but conventional. His rise to fame was meteoric, ushered by the tutelage of the legendary trainer Cus D'Amato. By the tender age of 20, Tyson was already making waves in the boxing world, earning the title of the youngest heavyweight champion in history. Tyson's victories were not merely wins, they were emphatic statements. His opponents were not just defeated, they were demolished. He was a force of nature in the ring, a hurricane of fists that left a trail of devastation in its wake. His boxing style was as unique as it was effective. Tyson was a master of the peekaboo style, a technique that allowed him to maintain a high guard while delivering fast and powerful punches. This was complemented by his uncanny speed and agility, making him a formidable opponent for anyone who dared to face him. But what truly set Tyson apart was his psychological warfare. He was as much a master of the mind game as he was of the physical one. His intimidating demeanor and pre-fight antics often had opponents beaten before they even stepped into the ring. And once the bell rang, Tyson was an unrelenting force, a predator stalking his prey with ruthless efficiency. Tyson's impact on the sport of boxing is immeasurable. He redefined what it meant to be a heavyweight boxer. He brought a level of athleticism and technique to the division that was previously unseen. His fights were events, spectacles that drew in millions of viewers from around the globe. Tyson was more than just a boxer. He was an icon, a symbol of power and dominance that transcended the sport itself. His career was not without its controversies. His actions both inside and outside the ring often sparked debate and criticism. But despite the many trials and tribulations, Tyson's legacy in the boxing world remains unscathed. His name is synonymous with the sport, a testament to his influence and impact. With such a formidable career, Tyson is undeniably a legend in the boxing world. His journey, filled with triumphs and tribulations, serves as a reminder of the raw power and indomitable spirit of this incredible athlete. A man who, despite his many flaws, managed to etch his name in the annals of boxing history, forever remembered as the baddest man on the planet. Jake Paul, an internet sensation turned professional boxer. He was a social media mogul, a master of virality. But who would have thought this digital maverick would transition into the world of boxing? Yet, in the year 2019, that's exactly what he did. Jake Paul boldly stepped into the ring and put on the gloves, ready to face whatever, or rather whoever came his way. One of his first professional fights was against fellow YouTuber, a match that ended in the first round with Paul's victory. The world watched in surprise as this internet star proved he could throw punches just as well as he could throw jokes. But that was just the beginning. He went on to beat former NBA player Nate Robinson and later retired MMA fighter Ben Askren, each victory further cementing his place in the boxing world. Jake Paul's boxing style is as unique as his journey to the sport. He's aggressive, always on the attack, never backing down. His punches are strong and well-aimed, showing a level of technique and precision that's impressive for someone who started off as an internet entertainer. But don't mistake his aggression for recklessness. When it comes to boxing, Jake Paul is calculated, strategic, and surprisingly disciplined. However, his boxing career hasn't been without controversy. Many have questioned the legitimacy of his fights and his opponents, accusing him of cherry-picking his matches. Critics argue that he's yet to face a real professional boxer, leading to doubts about his abilities in the ring. Yet, despite the skepticism, Jake Paul has remained undeterred, continuing to train and fight, consistently proving his critics wrong. But perhaps what's most significant about Jake Paul's boxing journey is how it's challenged the traditional norms of the sport. He's brought a new audience, a new energy, and a new perspective to boxing, proving that it's not just about the fight, but also about the fighter's journey. And Jake Paul's journey, from YouTube prankster to professional boxer, has been nothing short of extraordinary. He's shown that with determination, discipline, and a bit of audacity, anyone can step into the ring and make their mark. He's proven that boxing isn't exclusive to those who've spent their lives training for it. It's a sport that's open to anyone willing to put in the work, to take the punches, and to keep getting back up. Despite the skepticism, Jake Paul has proven to be a serious contender in the boxing ring. Whether you're a fan or a critic, one thing is certain. Jake Paul's a force to be reckoned with, and he's not going anywhere anytime soon. If Mike Tyson, the baddest man on the planet, and Jake Paul, the unlikely contender, were to face off, it would be a clash of not just fists, but eras and ideologies. Tyson, with his wealth of experience and raw power, is known for his aggressive, relentless style. He's a whirlwind in the ring, a force of nature that's hard to contain. His left hook could shake mountains, and his right, well, it spelled the end for many an opponent. He's a seasoned warrior who's been through the fires of battle and come out hardened steel. On the other hand, we have Jake Paul. He's not a traditional boxer by any stretch. He's a product of the digital age, a man who's used his online fame to catapult himself into the boxing world. His boxing career may be relatively short, but he's proven himself to be no pushover. He's got the hunger, the drive, and most importantly, he's got the audacity. He's not afraid to take on challenges, even ones as daunting as Tyson. In a hypothetical match, Tyson's experience and power would be a significant advantage. His ability to deliver devastating blows could potentially overwhelm Paul. However, Paul's tenacity and unpredictability might just be the wild cards that could turn the tides. He's shown that he can take a punch, and he's not afraid to give as good as he gets. Tyson's style is all about aggression and power, while Paul's is about endurance and surprise. It would be a battle of the old school versus the new, the traditional versus the unconventional. It would be a test of not just strength and skill, but also of will and determination. A match between Tyson and Paul would certainly be a spectacle, but who would come out on top? The verdict. So, who would likely win in a fight between Mike Tyson and Jake Paul? After dissecting their boxing histories, it's clear this would be no ordinary contest. Tyson, with his raw power and unparalleled ferocity, against Paul's surprising resilience and evolving skill set. Yet, experience often trumps novelty in the boxing ring. The edge leans towards Tyson. No matter who would win, one thing's for sure, it would be a fight for the ages. Thanks for watching Sane History. Please remember to like and subscribe. Have a good day.
Left to the body, left to the head.